Welcome back. Today we're going to be making a cupcake coaster. So come along and let's get this done. So first you're going to need to download the pattern from, you guessed it, isewithjoy.com. Once you do that, just cut it out. You'll need 2 pieces of fabric for the cupcake bottom. You'll need fusible interfacing, and then you'll need a piece of fabric for the cupcake top. So 2 pieces of that as well. Go ahead and pin it to your fabric, and then be sure to go ahead and trace. So here in this video, I've already traced it out, so you don't need to, well, that's clearly why you don't see me doing it. Anyways, I'm marking there where you're going to sew around and leave an opening, and you're going to do the same thing for the top piece, because you're going to need to be able to turn it inside out after you're done sewing. So for lining this, you're going to put both pieces of fabrics together for the bottom, and then the interfacing will be at the very bottom, and then you're just going to sew it all together from on your sewing machine. This is another beginner friendly project. Once done, go ahead and cut around the pieces, and then go ahead and turn it inside out. That shouldn't take too long, and you're done, almost done with just the bottom piece. Now you want to do a quick stitch around that. I would say about a quarter, no, not even, about a tenth of an inch allowance around it, and then just iron it flat, because obviously you want your cupcake to be flat, right? This is just a preference to make it sit flatter. And then I'm marking there where I am not going to sew, and that's the place where I'm going to be able to do this inside, turn it inside out. Now for this one, it takes a little bit of time, because obviously you're working with curves, so take your time. Turn this, the speed of your machine down if you need to, and just sew around until you are done. This one takes a little longer than the bottom piece. And then once done, you're going to do the same thing you did with the top piece by just cutting around it. And for this, I used a smaller pair of scissors because I wanted to get a little more precision, because I want to be able to see those little the curves when I turn it inside out, and I wanted it to not look bulky. And this takes some time as well. Be patient. That goes a long way. Iron it flat if you need to. And that's what it looks like once you turn it out. Turn it inside out, almost like a little rainbow cloud. Anyways, you're done. Flatten it. And then now you're going to take this piece and put it on top of the other piece. So this is your icing on your cake, so to speak. Make sure when you're doing this, you actually select fun colors and colors that will work together, so it actually looks more realistic. And this is a great fabric scrap project, by the way. So now you have that. You're going to put that on top of it. It should fit very nicely on there. And then just take, the piece that you use to turn it inside out for the top, go ahead and just make sure it's down, it's laid down flat. And then you're just going to sew that halfway through, and that's basically it. For this one, you really don't need to sew the cupcake edges, because honestly, you're not using it as a pot holder. You're using it as a coaster, and whatever you have is going to be sitting on top of it. Now, this is entirely up to you. If you want to create a candle effect, you can use a ribbon. If you want to create just like a fun cherry on top, you can use a pom-pom. There, I'm using a little pink pom-pom and adding it on top. This is, do whatever makes you happy and just reminds you of something happy. These coasters are meant to be fun to go on your desk, your work desk, your home desk, just something that you can use. And again, I use fusible interfacing just to give it a little bit of structure, and also so I can enjoy it a little longer. And there you go. Be sure to follow, like, and share.